But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red, it is red.
我冲了一下，
So
这刀有
seemingly
啥味
that
道？
was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring
有
opportunity.
啥味道吗？这刀
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had
有
time
啥
to
味道吗？
blink.
我
This
是
is
个
just
问
a
句，
spontaneous
是啥
reaction.
菜的味道？是什么东西的？
Ekitike, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Platini. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ribéry. That has been slung wide. Serves up across. Vieira with the
是有没
clearance.
有啊？
Taken back almost at once. Cross into the box.
我们比特币、以太币都有，只是最近推成狗。我们是10万、11万买的。
They are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
17又心动
Well,
了
it is.
，30加
And
就是
it's
真的
always
给
a
他画。
pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in
对啊
silky fashion like
不就 in
this.
general 看好嘛，就是你说的，包括你做这个项目，
Chance for a shot.
但没事，正常的，我应该加，我没有怪你啊，我就笑，必须要加强的。
And you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Oh, they could be caught out here. It's Dembele! Really well taken goal.
好，
France are back on level
这
terms.
个的，
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
哎，宝宝，我在打游戏，你就在这问你要干嘛？你今天已经烦了我很多了。
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ekitike. Can he finish? Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
France get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Barcola. And Kone. Ekitike. Dembele. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a good ball out wide. Can he spark a counter here? Aims beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. Conte. Koundé.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Stood up well to him there. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Tchouaméni, who does have an assist to his name. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
France are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Out of play for a throw. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely, now then, and he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
France with the corner, they're first. Koundé with the short one. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. France have the chance to go the other way. Doué. And again the keeper stands strong. France needing a change of fortune here. Kone. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Ribéry. Big chance to get at them. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, sweet feet.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Dembele. Now it's Ribéry. Doué. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Koundé has it in a wide position. Ribéry. He's having a shot! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Le numéro 97. Le numéro 29. Attention, changement.
Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Who saw this coming? France have dragged it back at the last. Can he get it through? Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Zaire Emery. Mbappe, always looking for that half a chance. And it's Zaire Emery. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
France go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Mbappe.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Koundé has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And the referee brings it to a close. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test pass.